This time we're going to click Join as a Publisher. The following page, you'll need to choose your publishing company type. Depending on your choice, the application will require different information. Your choices are formally organized corporation, a formally organized LLC, an individually owned company, or a partnership. I'm going to select individually owned. The requirements are you must be 18 years of age or older. You must be a U.S. person with an SSN or ITIN number. You must have a valid email address. And you must also be able to pay a $175 application fee by credit, debit card, or electronic check. Click Next. Then you see all the information required on this page. Your name as shown on your income tax return, your name, your business name, your federal tax classification, C corporation, and individually/sole proprietor, limited liability company, other, partnership, S corporation, single member LLC, or trust/estate. Choose the tax classification that matches what you chose on the business type. So I'm going to choose individually sole proprietor. Put in your address, city, state, zip. You have an option there to put in account numbers. I'm going to skip that part. Then you put in your taxpayer identification number, whether that will be your Social Security number or an EIN. For this example, since I chose a business type as individually owned, I chose the Social Security number. On the next page, you'll have the opportunity to put in your proposed publishing company names. You need to list 4 choices. The reason being, the names may already be taken. Continuing with the application, is the individual 18 years age or older? Tick yes. Then you need to put in all of the information you see: first, middle, last name, street address, city, state, zip, phone number, fax number if you have it, and email address. Then we tick next. Choose whether or not you want to list your company information on the BMI's website. Under DART royalties, you'll have an opportunity to choose whether or not you want BMI to represent you for the Audio Home Recording Act of 1992. I would advise you to do so. You will have an opportunity later in the application to read more on what that's about, or you can choose to decline it. Under administration, is your publishing company currently administered by another BMI publishing company? Choose your answer there. Relationship with BMI, do you have a BMI representative? Choose your answer there. Next page, you will have an opportunity to review the information that you've already put in. Further down the page is agreement information. You can read that and then tick both of those boxes. You'll need to do so. And then you'll see more review of what you've put in, and then terms and conditions. You will need to review the document, then check the box, I have reviewed the terms and use for BMI online services. Then before you hit the submit button, there is a payment and electronic signature required. Your application fee. After clicking the submit button, you'll be required to pay online by credit, debit card, or electronic check. Once you have successfully submitted your online payment, an email requesting electronic signatures will be sent to the authorized owner, officer, member, manager, or partners indicated on the application. So be sure to look for the email and follow up to complete the application. For those of you who want to set up your publishing company as an LLC, I'll show you the requirements with that application. So this time, under Publishing Company Type, I'm going to choose Formally Organized LLC. The requirements for this application: the LLC must be a U.S. company. All members and/or managers must have a valid email address. You must be able to pay $250 application fee by credit, debit card, or electronic check. We recommend that you provide your articles of organization to avoid potential delays when processing your application. Any minor members must provide parent or guardian information. On the next page, you're submitting business contact information and then the submitter information on the bottom: name, email address, and phone number. The next page is information that will be used to generate your W-9 form. You type in your name, the name of your business, then you have to choose your federal tax classification. You need to choose the federal tax classification. Again, you want to match the type that you chose in the beginning. To match that, you have the choice of choosing the limited liability company or a single member LLC. If you set up your LLC and you're the only member, then you should choose single member LLC. If there are other people involved in your publishing company, then you would choose limited liability company. We're going to choose single member LLC. Next part is simple: street address, city, state, zip. You have an option again to list your account numbers. For the taxpayer identification number, we're going to choose the EIN number that corresponds with the single member LLC. With a company, you want to use your employer identification number versus your personal Social Security number. Next, you'll put in your publishing name choices again, followed by formally organized limited liability company information. You put in the exact name of the LLC, the state where it was organized, whether or not it's a member-managed LLC or a manager-managed LLC. You would need to choose according to how you set it up where you live. Choose will your BMI publishing company be a division of or DBA doing business as of your LLC. Choose the answer according to the structure of your company. Next, you'll need to upload a copy of your articles of organization. The next question, does the LLC have a division or DBA at ASCAP or CSAC? Check yes or no. On the next page, you will provide the names of the members of your LLC. So if that's just you, you would click the plus members button to add your name, or if you have several members, that's where you will add them. Choose the member type if it's a person or a company. Some LLCs are managed by companies. So in this case, we're putting member types as people. Similar questions here. Is this individual 18 years of age or older? Yes or no. Then you put your first, middle, last name, social security number, and the percentage of ownership that you own in your company. If that's you by yourself, you own 100%. If you have other members of your company, then enter the percentages of ownership. Are you the agreement signatory, meaning is there someone other than you signing this, or the W-9 signatory? Put yes or no. The next page will review the information or the members that you put in. The rest of the application is similar to the first one we went over, except for the higher fee of $250 to register the LLC.